So today I'll be working with the Melanated Classic Tarot. I'll also be working with the Archer's Answers Oracle deck created by me, the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck created by me, and the Power Animal Oracle cards. And so when I pick these up, if you feel like any of these messages may apply for you, take it. What resonates, release. What doesn't, I'm not going to go in depth here. But if you feel like you needed to see any of those messages, then it was for you. Also, if you are interested in either the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck or the Archer's Answers Oracle deck, the information on where you can purchase these will be down below in the description. Okay, guys, go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. Let your intuition do the picking. This also will enhance your own psychic ability and intuition by choosing the pile that will have the message for you. Over here is card 1. Over here is card 2. Right here is card 3. And right here is card 4. Pause this if you need to make your selection to see what messages your transition pet, your transitioned fur baby, your familiar want you to know. Okay, guys, those of you who chose card 1, let's see what your first message is that your transition pet, your fur baby, your familiar want you to know at this time. And so you have a message of purification represented by the frog. And whether or not, whatever animal they were in this life when you knew them, you now may have a animal spirit guide coming in the form as a frog. So you may want to look that up after this as well in terms of the spiritual meaning of a frog. The message is purification. So your transition fur baby pet want you to go ahead and start releasing. They want you to start clearing out the clutter. So whether this is the clutter in your environment, and as I say that, you can hear the street sweeper driving by, if you guys can hear that outside. So you want to clear out the clutter, get rid of any of the toxic energy or trash in your life at this time, whether that's trash relationships, whether that is things you keep in the house that is taking up space or that doesn't make you feel happy, or maybe it may remind you of a time in your life that you don't want to continue to remember. Whether it's detoxing certain things you're eating or drinking, watching or listening to, or spending time with, if it's people, things like that. Or maybe it's even getting therapy or something like that, to talk to someone or a counselor or advisor of some kind to clear out what's in your head. Some of you may need to write down and journal to get things out of your mind, to clear out the clutter, to purify. Some of you need to vent or talk to someone about your emotions that you've been feeling as well. So they are wanting you to go ahead and start purifying everything, mind, body, spirit, and clear out the clutter. Let's see what else is going on with the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck. For those that chose card 1, I did just see the message of let it be, but it was reversed. So I do feel like they can already feel and tell. This one was about to turn over. They can already feel and tell that you are holding on to something too much, and there's need to let it be, especially if you're in a period of grief still for some of you, and your fur baby, your pet wants you to. Grief is understandable, but they also want you to know that they're in a great space if you're thinking about them, or maybe it's something else in your life you're grieving. They are helping you out. Okay, this came up reversed. Love is there. So on one hand, they really want you to know the love is still there. They still love you. They know that you loved them. And the reason I feel it may have been reversed at first is because you may be struggling with seeing the love around you right now. For some of you, not all of you. And if you are seeing it, then embrace it more, feel it more. But they love you. They want you to know the love is still there. They know you love them. All of that. Now let's see what is going on with the Archer's Answers Oracle. For those that chose card 1, raise your value just showed up, and my amethyst ball is rolling on over. So you guys may also want to work with amethyst And maybe even consider if you can find someone to do a crystal ball reading, crystal sphere scrying reading. I do offer them, not specifically listed on my website, but you can request it. You can just do like maybe a 1 question request and just say that you want a crystal ball reading. I can do that. But this one was rolling all over your way, rolling on over your way. Maybe that's also a message of keep the ball rolling, like keep going after your plans, keep living and enjoying your life. Also raise your value, I saw when I was beginning to shuffle. So know your value, know your worth. Ask for that raise. Take that next step in business. Increase your rates, whatever it may be. Let's see what else they want you to know at this time. They also want you to know that they feel luxurious where they are as well. Where they are now in spirit, in the great beyond, they feel luxurious. Oh, man. Okay, so a lot of cards just fell on the floor, but I'm just going to take the one that got stuck in the stand and was upright. Yes, and worth it. I'm also seeing the message. I'm gonna take this one too. Sorry, y'all. Hold up. Keep it real. Also flipped over and was very close to me as well. So I feel like these were for you guys. So they also want you to keep it real with yourself and others. You know, honor your true emotions, but also don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to do what feels right to you. Stop living your life for others, because yes, it'll be worth it. Yes, and worth it. And for some of you, if you have been wondering, were you making the right choices? Did you do what was best for your pet, your fur baby? You know, are they in a good space? All of those answers is yes and worth it at this time. And they know that you had to keep it real as well. So however these messages are resonating with you, take what resonates and release what doesn't. Let's move on over to the classic melanated tarot. For those that chose card 1, the world just showed up. So they want you to go out and explore. They want you to also know that they are watching you from above. That they can now, because they are now in spirit, they can now connect with you no matter where you are in the world. They now have a different view and perspective on things that can help you out because they see all where they're at. They also want you to continue to live your life, be a part of this world while you're here is what I'm hearing. Okay, the 9 of Wands. So they want you to rest when you feel like you need to rest. And they also want to remind you that they have seen you through a lot. So they know what you have been through. So they know that you have the ability to keep moving forward, but they also want you to know that if you have to take a pause to rest and relax, then do so. Where they are now also, they are now at peace is what I'm hearing. They are now at peace. And let's see what they are looking at. What are they looking at for you now that they can see from above? Now that they can see from where you are, from a place of spirit, what are they looking at for you? Oh, so for you, they now see the abundance, the blessings, the support, the love coming your way. And some of you, you may be thinking of a dog that is helping you out right now too. Your fur baby was a dog or your familiar was a dog. So, and if not, for some of you, that's okay. That it doesn't matter. But they are now looking at all the good things that are coming. Some of you may see some of it happening already. They are sending you blessings. They're sending you more money. They're sending you support. They're sending you love, family, friends, opportunities, whatever it is you're seeking. They are seeing this for you. They already see it around you. You may be not realizing it just yet at this time. So maybe you need to practice an attitude of gratitude for what you already have. For others of you, this is also things that they see coming for you. Like it's on the horizon and it's on the way. More money, more prosperity, better wealth, better health, more support, more love, more opportunities. And they're still loyal to you. They're still loyal to you. They still are your best friend. You know, they still have your back. They still love you unconditionally. They want to make sure you're good. For some of you who are trying to start a family, like I feel this is a good sign that may be coming as well, because you see how this child is petting the dog. So, ooh, I just got chills. So some of you, this may be a sign that family is on the horizon, if that is something you've been thinking of or wondering about. And this may apply to just a certain group of people, but that's okay. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. For some of you, your fur baby may actually be coming back as an actual baby. Like if you are someone who believes in reincarnation, they may be returning as one of your future children as well, whether that's a blood child, adopted child, etc. So keep that in mind as well for some of you. So that's what I see for card 1. Feel free to comment below if this reading resonated, how it resonated with you. If you choose to, you could always tip by buying me a coffee. The information on where you can go to do that is down below in the description. Like this video. Remember to subscribe, comment, and share. And I will talk to you guys another time. Bye, card 1. Hey guys, those of you who chose card 2, let's go ahead and see what messages your transition pets, fur baby, your familiar out there in the great beyond want you to know at this time. All right, card 2, they are your guardian now. They want you to know they are a guardian for you. They are protecting you. If you thought that they kept an eye on you when they were here in physical form, now that they are in spirit, now that they can be everywhere, oh man, they have eyes and they are protecting you fiercely. And I love that. So some of you may have had are asking about a dog. But if not, maybe even if you had a cat or any other pet, familiar, fur baby, no matter what you had, they have this fierce guardian protection energy. And also even now, regardless of what they were when you knew them, you now have an animal spirit with you of a wolf. So you may want to also, after this, look up the spiritual symbolism and representation of a wolf, because that is one of your animal guides now at this time that is with you. Or maybe they have even taken this form in the afterlife. So take what resonates, release what doesn't. Also, they are wanting you to know you are safe and protected at all times because they have your back. So don't worry, and you can call upon them to help you out. Let's see what else is going on with the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck, card 2. Okay, so I see past influence already came out. So there's something of the past they want you to release. They understand that the past made you a lot of who you are now, but they also want you to live in the present, which also manifests the future. So what just flipped over is reversed. It's the message of building together. And so what I'm hearing from them is that they want you to know that they're still building with you. You may not think so because you can't physically see them. Maybe some of you, if you have mediumship abilities, but for a lot of you, because you can't physically see them, you think that they can't be there to help you out. But actually from the great beyond, from source, they're still building with you. They're still building a life with you now. They are still helping you to build towards your future. They are still building with you from where they are at now in spirit. Let's see what's going on with the Archer's Answers Oracle. Oh, you hear the dog barking outside? That was a sign for some of you. Okay, within weeks is a message they already have coming through. Maybe that's why the dog outside started barking. They want you to know that maybe an important news, important conversation, important realization, hidden information you didn't know before, whatever it might be, maybe coming to light for you, card 2, within the upcoming weeks to come. Oh, I just saw during the holiday times as well. So for some of you, maybe not all of you, but for some of you, maybe this can happen during holiday times, holiday season. And that includes any holiday. Holidays also can be birthdays. Holidays can also be vacations or trips as well. Okay, breadcrumbing. So what they are saying to you is that you deserve more than something you have been settling for. So they don't want you to settle for breadcrumbs. They want you to keep building something grander. They know that you deserve more, and they are not going to let you just sit back and take less than what you deserve. Remember, they are a fierce guardian for you now. They're going to make sure that you are well off is what I'm sensing with that. Let's see what's going on. With the Melanated Classic Tarot, the Lovers, they still love you. You know, they are still an important mirror reflection of who you were in this lifetime. Like, and what I mean by that is, for card 2, excuse me, they feel like you learned a lot from each other when they were here, and now they want you to know they still love you. They're still a huge partner in your life. They're guarding for you. They're building with you still in partnership. But they also want you to be more selective of who you are giving your love to now and moving forward. Remember, they don't want you to settle for breadcrumbs. So I'm picking up that for some of you, maybe your pet that has transitioned, your familiar, your fur baby, maybe they always could sense when someone should not have been in your life. Like maybe certain people they growled at or hissed at or just did not like. And Spirit is saying, you know what? Pay attention to who they liked and who they didn't, because they are still going to be doing that within Spirit, even more so now. So if someone is suddenly removed out of your life, know that was them being a guardian, because they could sense that they were not right for you, whether that's romantic, whether that is friendship, a business partnership, or any other reason. Judgment. So they are helping you to use your judgment even better moving forward. They want you to be more selective. They are also, they were always selective when they were here, and they're being even more selective now where they're at. They also want you to, there's something about they want you to start doing again, like something they want you to resurrect within yourself again, whether that's a hobby or something you did for fun or finding the joy and happiness again. They want you to start doing something again that you have put aside, maybe in your grief or maybe for another reason. So they want you to start doing something again is what I'm sensing. Also, they're going to be sending you signs, and to hear, maybe you're hearing some of these signs. Some of you, they're going to be talking through music. Like if you hear a song playing, that is actually your transition pet. Like if they could talk to you in human words, sometimes they may be talking to you. So you may hear the same song over and over, something I'm hearing, or maybe it's another sign or something coming through. That is coming up as well. And they're saying that you've learned a lot over time. So you're already wise. You're wise enough to know what's best for you. And even though they can be overprotective and still are overprotective of you, they also want you to know that you don't have to rely on them quite as much, because you have that same intellect. Like your intellect is strong. So trust it. So that is what I see for card 2. Feel free to comment below how this reading resonated with you. If you choose to, you could always tip by buying me a coffee. The information on where you can go to do that is below in the description. Like this video. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll talk to you another time. Bye, card 2. Hey guys, those of you who chose card 3, let's go ahead and see what messages your transition pet, your fur baby, your familiar want you to know at this time. We have the energy of a fox. So for some of you, your pet had a fox-like vibe about them, regardless of what animal they were in this life when they were here. Just keep that in mind. Also, now that they have transitioned, some of them may have taken like a fox energy on the other side, but also the fox is one of your animal guides at this time. So after this, you may want to also look up the spiritual symbolism of a fox as well. So first of all, they want you to know to be adaptable, the message of adaptability. On one hand, they want you to know that now they have adapted to their transition and they are loving their life in spirit. For others, they also really want to see you begin to adapt to change, because things that are happening in your life, they're saying change is inevitable, change needs to happen, and it's time to go ahead and adapt to the change with time. The message here is adapt to changes that are happening. So it's quite direct, but they're also wanting you to know that they're helping you to adapt with the changes you are experiencing. They want you to flow with the change in the most harmonious way possible. So they're helping you with those adaptations, also adapting to incorporating new knowledge into this next chapter, adapting into aging gracefully within yourself, you aging gracefully, gaining more wisdom, becoming wiser with time, and also probably even people in your life, whether it's other fur babies or them when they were transitioning or aging, or other people in your life that are around you that are aging. You know, I'm keep hearing this message of learning to age gracefully. So take what resonates, release what doesn't. This is a general reading. Let's see what's going on with the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck. For card 3, okay, no more drama is one of the messages they also want you to know at this time. So So they want you to know that they are no longer experiencing pain or drama where they are, but also they want to see you take on a life that has less drama, little to no drama as possible. So this one wants to come out. So it was reversed, but the message is acting from love. So they want you to know that they understand that you may have been acting from love with certain choices that you had to make in life towards them, with them. They also want you to know that they are still giving you love. They're still acting from love towards you and with you, even where they are now. They're surrounding you with love. It was reversed, so I feel like maybe sometimes you may question, if they felt your love, or if they're upset with you or anything like that, or maybe some of you are struggling with finding the love in your life right now, or maybe even self-love, but they're helping you with that. They're helping you to act from love. They want you to know that there is love. They have love for you. There is love around you. Let's see what's going on with the Archer's Answers Oracle deck. They also want you, I'm hearing a blessing in December. Reason I say that, or maybe within another time frame of 12, because my eye went to the 12 here. December is the month 12. So for some of you, this is a blessing in December. Others of you, this could be, another version of a time frame of 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, a blessing coming that they are sending. Divine protection. They want you to know you are divinely protected. They are protecting you at this time. They have eyes over you. So if you think that they were watching over you when they were here, they're watching over you even more so now that they're in spirit, and that they can be everywhere and that they can see all. If you initiate. So there's something, maybe a change, maybe an idea, maybe even communication with them. They're encouraging you to go ahead and initiate something that you have been thinking of. So if you want to see results with something, they're saying it's time to initiate. If you initiate something you've been wondering about, that is when you'll begin to see the answers or the results coming through. Let's see what's going on with the classic Melanated Tarot, 8 of Wands. So this is the energy of resolution coming, even though you may not see it yet. Things are happening behind the scenes. Also, a lot happening at once. There may be further unexpected changes that happened in the past, or maybe them transitioning was unexpected for you. There may be unexpected things happening in your life right now or soon to come, but whatever it is, know that there is resolution that will eventually come from these unexpected changes or realizations, or truth and clarity coming to light, information being revealed. I just heard also they're going to be showing you and revealing who is truly acting from love in your life and who isn't. So they're going to be revealing some things to you. Okay, I see the message of death. Let's see what else is on the bottom. 4 of Cups. So those of you who chose card 3, some of you may be stealing. That's interesting I said that. I don't know. Okay. Some of you may be still healing from this loss. I say that because what they want you to know is that death is a rebirth. Transitioning or crossing over is a rebirth. And actually, they want you to know that you're not seeing some of the blessings that maybe you are having right now. Maybe some of you are feeling discontent or bored with what's being shown to you in life right now, but they're going to be trying to show you signs and hand you opportunities or gifts, or even like communication with them coming up, or maybe even starting now, So pay attention to the signs, pay attention to what they are showing you, pay attention to also what the universe is trying to show you at this time. If you want change, if you want more excitement, if you want more love, if you want more abundance, whatever it is, they are saying, you know what, we watched you when we were here, but now we're still watching you, and you have to initiate. You have to get up and stand up and make the change. It's not just going to happen. They're going to help you with it. They're going to help you adapt with adaptability. But you got to do it yourself. And so not only are you still dealing with their transition in some way, shape, or form, this rebirth, this transformation, but it's also time for you, your spirit and your life to go through a transition, to allow certain endings from the past to be let go and release, and move into a new direction. I also noticed how I just noticed this. So it looks like this queen, looks like a queen or king, whatever you identify with, is embracing the death heading their way, like this change. So I know that may or may not be the literal symbolism of this painting, but that's how I'm reading it intuitively right now. So it's time to embrace the transition, the transformation, the next chapter. Let's see where death is headed after this. Where are things headed for you, that they can see, that your pet, your fur baby, your familiar can see that you're headed after all of this. Ooh, the Lovers. I knew it was kind of going to be something like this because I saw the Two of Cups when I opened up the deck. I don't know if you guys peeked that out too. Eight of Wands showed up on the bottom again. So, and this is going right along with the message of acting from love. So now that you're allowing a certain death to take place, grieving their loss, their transition, but also other things in your life that need to end, whether that's other relationships, romantic, friendship, or business partnerships, or even family, whether it's low self-value, self-worth, like low self-esteem, letting that end, addictions, obsessions that don't serve you, whatever it is, let those things die off, because once you do, you are headed in the direction, once you let those things die off, you are traveling and headed into a direction of the energy of the Lovers. So still acting from love, manifesting love around you. Your pet still loves you and is with you in this transition towards the love that's coming in, but also being more mindful and more selective of the people you allow into your life closely, if that is making sense. So that's what I see for card 3. If this reading resonated, feel free to comment below. If you choose to, you could always tip by buying me a coffee. The information is down below in the description for you to do that. Remember to subscribe, like this video, comment, and share, and I'll talk to you another time. Bye, card 3. Hey, card 4, let's go ahead and see what messages your pet, your transitioned pet, fur baby, your familiar, want you to know. Okay, we have the Horse. So for some of you, whatever they were in this lifetime, they may have also taken on the energy in the form of a horse, or a horse-like energy on the other side. But for others of you, this is just simply a message that a horse is also one of your animal spirit guides at this time. So you may want to look up the spiritual symbolism of a horse as well. They're wanting you to be free. We have the message of freedom. You always have a choice. So they want you to know that on one hand, they understand some of the choices that you may have made, whether it's related to them directly or just other areas of your life. They understand that, but they also want you to know that moving forward, and even now, you always have a choice. Life is about choices. So, and remember, everything that happens was meant to happen, whether it feels like it's a positive thing or a negative thing. Everything that happens was meant to happen. Or otherwise it wouldn't have, but you always have a choice in terms of how you handle it. And I just heard the message on my phone go off. So message straight from them. You always have a choice in how you handle it, and you always have a choice in whether or not you continue with it. You always have a choice in terms of what you're learning from it and incorporating those lessons or not. So they want you to remember that you always have a choice with where you're traveling in life, because horses also represent transportation. So you do not have to stay stuck in anything if it doesn't feel right for you. They also don't want you to get stuck in your grief either. Like, obviously, grief is perfectly okay, and there's no time limit on that. But they also want you to still feel free, So if you feel like your grief is holding you back, or, you feel like you're struggling with moving forward, whether it's grief about them or whether it's grief about another area of your life, you may want to go ahead and, remember you have a choice, and maybe make the choice to ask for help or something like that, therapy or guidance or someone to talk to, something like that. Talk to them too. They hear you. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Archer's Discernment Oracle for card 4. Past influence. They do want you to release something of the past that is no longer serving you. They don't want you to keep living in the past either. What else do they want you to know at this time? Truth be told. Okay, this is reversed. So this stop forcing it is the message. And this may be something you struggle with. Some of you may have control issues and maybe not even realize it. So they want you to stop forcing something. Stop forcing it. You will know what it is at this time, whether it's trying to get a certain result that you want in a relationship with someone, whether it is trying to make more money right now, or whether it is trying to force a healing even, or forcing yourself to feel better. They want you to stop forcing it. It's meant to flow freely. And remember, you do have choices in how you handle things. If you need to ask for help, but stop forcing it. You cannot force it. They want to help you out with learning to release and let go something that you're trying to make happen. Let's see what's going on with the Archer's Answers Oracle. What do they want you to know? Yes, just a matter of time. So for some of you, I'm hearing that, yes, they will connect with you or send you signs, and it's just a matter of time. Maybe you're already experiencing it. There may also be something that you've been wondering about. And the answer to that question, now that they can see things from the great beyond and where things are headed for you, they want you to know that the answer to something you're wondering about is yes, and it's just a matter of time before you see it, or just a matter of time before you get the results, or just a matter of time before the truth reveals itself, so that you can then have the freedom to make a choice moving forward and do what's best for you. All that you deserve. They want you to know that you deserve the best. You deserve it all, basically. You deserve all. So they are seeing something that maybe you are not getting, or feeling like you're not getting what you truly deserve. And so therefore they are reminding you that you have the choice to stay in something and settle, or that you can keep moving forward and then manifest all that you deserve. And they are helping you with that. Helping you with that strength to do so. Let's see what's going on with the Classic Melanated Tarot. Queen of Pentacles. So they are also wanting you to know that they are nurturing you still. They also want you to know that they're going to be providing you with blessings, opportunities, abundance. Some of you may experience more money flowing in unexpectedly or something like that as well. They are also, my eye went to the rabbit down here. So this may be another one of your spirit animal guides with you right now. So you may want to look at the spiritual symbolism for a rabbit. But rabbits also represent fertility. So for some of you, if you have been wondering about starting a family, I take this to mean that this is a sign that yes, you are going to start a family, whether that's through blood or adoption or another way. For some of you, I'm also feeling like this may be a symbol that your transitioned pet, fur baby, familiar, may actually return through fertility. Like they may actually reincarnate as one of the children coming into your life in the future. Also, fertility in the symbolic sense of just what you're giving birth to into your life. So maybe giving birth to creating more opportunities for yourself. Giving birth to more money and love and support for yourself in your life. So fertility in the symbolic sense as well, that they're letting you know that they are helping you to give birth to new things into your life, symbolically and maybe even literally for some of you. So take what resonates, release what doesn't. Also creativity. They're helping you out from creativity, with your creativity as well. But I just heard them say some of you need to stop being so stubborn and let the change happen. The Magician. So they also want you to know that they have embraced their powers on the other side. They feel magical where they are now, and they also see your magic, and they also want you to know that they are working with you to create magic in your life as well. So the power is in your hands, the wand is in your hands to make things happen. You have all the tools in front of you, including them as a resource to help you create and manifest all that you deserve. Don't force it though, like with the, through manifestation, law of attraction, everything like that. You can't force it to happen. You also have to surrender. You also have to believe and go about things in faith. So the power is already there. The magic is happening and they're helping you out with that. But you cannot force it. So don't force it. So that is what I see for card 3. If this reading resonated with you, comment below how it resonated. You can also tip by buying me a coffee if you choose to. The information on where you can go to do that is down below in the description. Remember to like this video, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will talk to you guys another time. Bye, card 3.